If you're someone who's ever strapped on a 9mm for the day and felt like it was more of a burden than a buddy, you're in the right place. I've spent a ton of time testing out carry guns, and let me tell you, some just melt into your routine like they're not even there. Today we're diving into my top 15 picks for the most comfortable 9mm handguns built for all-day carry. These aren't your average options. They're the ones that pros are starting to swear by for their perfect blend of feel and function. And wait until you hear about the surprise twist on number 3. It's a game changer nobody expected. Kicking things off at number 15, we've got the HK VP9 SK, the German grip wizard that basically lets you 3D print the perfect handgun around your actual hand without ever touching a printer. HK ships this thing with a whole bag of side panels and back straps in different sizes, so you can mix and match until the frame hugs every contour like it was molded in a wind tunnel. And the stippling is that rare sweet spot, aggressive enough to lock you in when you're sweating through a 2-gun match. Yet it won't turn your appendix into ground beef after a 12-hour shift in a thin t-shirt. Recoil feels like you're shooting a full-size duty gun because the weight sits right and the bore axis is low. So even hot defensive loads just nudge instead of punch. The trigger is pure glass rod magic, light, crisp, short reset that makes you want to run drills just to hear it click. And the slide comes optics ready with a clean cover plate. No extra plates, no drama, just drop your favorite micro dot and go. Reliability is boring in the best way. HK over-engineers everything, so it'll run dirty, run wet, run forever. And the paddle mag release works slick for lefties or righties. Downsides? Street price floats right around the $550 mark, sometimes dipping with mail-in rebates, but mags are spendy and the aftermarket is still catching up. Holsters from Tennecore and Henry are solid, but lights and mag extensions aren't as common as Glock stuff. Market-wise, it's the quiet luxury pick. Gun counters push it when someone walks in saying, "I want the best trigger," and fit money can buy but still concealable. And it's gaining cult status among instructors and off-duty pros who refuse to carry anything that doesn't feel custom. Bottom line, the VP9 SK is the premium comfort king that proves you don't need micro-size to disappear on your body. Just smart German engineering that makes every draw, every shot, every hour on your hip feel like the gun was built for you and you alone. Dropping into number 14, we've got the Glock 19 Gen 5, the one handgun that's been the default answer to "just tell me what to buy" for so long, it's practically a meme. Yet it keeps earning that crown every single year. This is the compact that refuses to die because it refuses to compromise. You get a full 15+1 capacity in a package that's still light enough to forget about, and the Gen 5 grip texturing finally gives you real estate that locks in without turning your love handles into hamburger after a long day. Balance is pure magic. The weight sits forward just enough to soak up 9mm snap like a bigger gun. So even new shooters can run it fast without getting beaten up. The trigger is classic Glock, safe, predictable, a little spongy at first, but it smooths out and becomes second nature. And the slide's got those beefy front serrations that make press checks a breeze even with gloves or sweaty palms. Aftermarket support is absurd. Holsters from every maker under the sun, lights, mags, slides, barrels, the list never ends, and street price hovers right around the $500 sweet spot, sometimes dipping lower with factory mag bundles or police trade-ins. Downsides? It's a hair wider than the micro crowd, so super skinny folks might notice it under a tight tee. And the stock plastic sights are forgettable, but slap on some Ameriglow or Trigicon and you're golden. Market-wise, it's the undisputed king of the one gun to rule them all category. Gun shops sell stacks of them, instructors teach with them, agencies issue them, and it's the first recommendation when someone wants a carry piece that shoots like a duty pistol but still disappears in a good inside-the-waistband rig. Reliability is legendary. It'll eat any ammo, run dirty, run in mud, run forever, and Glock's warranty is basically a lifetime guarantee. Bottom line, the Gen 5 G19 is the comfortable, capable, do-everything compact that's been the gold standard for decades because it just works. No drama, no excuses, just pure confidence you can carry every day without ever second-guessing your choice. Landing at number 13, we've got the Sig Sauer P365 XL, the stretched-out sibling of the original Micro King that heard every "Where's my pinky go?" complaint, and answered with a taller, fuller grip that finally gives you a complete hand purchase without blowing up the footprint. This thing keeps the legendary sub-1-inch width, but swaps the stubby base for the X Series module. So 12+1 sits flush, and your fingers actually have somewhere to live, making it feel like a compact that forgot to grow. The factory flat-face trigger is stupid good, crisp, short, zero creep, the kind of pull that makes you question why anyone pays for aftermarket jobs, and most models ship with legit night sights plus an optics cut that co-witnesses out of the box. Recoil is buttery soft, thanks to the longer slide and dual recoil spring, so even plus P defensive loads feel like a polite nudge instead of a slap. Holster support is insane. Every Kydex shop on the planet has a mold, lights, mag extensions, the works, and street price usually lands right around the $600 mark. Sometimes bundled with a Romeo Zero red dot that turns it into a ready-to-roll package. Reliability is pure Sig. It'll run dirty, run hot, run whatever. And the modular fire control unit means you can swap frames down the road if you want. Downsides? The taller slide can print a tiny bit if you're sloppy with clothing choices, and mags are spendy if you want spares, but that's nitpicking. Market-wise, it's the undisputed bestseller in the I want micro-concealment but compact control lane. Gun counters move them by the crate, online forums are flooded with love letters, and it's quietly becoming the default upgrade for anyone who started with the OG P365 and wanted just a little more gun without losing the magic. Bottom line, the P365 XL is the comfort champ that proves you can have your cake and eat it too. Deep concealment, full grip, premium trigger, and all-day wearability in a package that makes every draw feel like cheating. Landing at number 12, we've got the HK P30 SK, the double-action single-action comfort king that's basically a love letter to anyone who grew up on hammer-fired pistols, but still wants something small enough to disappear on your hip. HK throws in a full kit of grip panels and back straps so you can dial the fit until it feels like the gun was poured around your hand. And the texture is grippy without being punishing, perfect for appendix carry under a tucked polo, or even bare skin in summer heat. That paddle mag release works slick whether you're a lefty or righty, and the long, smooth double-action pull gives you a built-in safety net for close-to-body carry. No manual safety needed, just a deliberate 12-pound first shot that drops to a crisp 4-pound single-action follow-up. Weight sits right around 24 ounces, giving you 11+1 capacity with enough mass to tame recoil like a mini duty gun. So even hot loads feel polite. Reliability is pure HK overkill. This thing will run through mud, sand, neglect, and still go bang every time, backed by a warranty that's basically forever. The trigger is silky in both modes, light single action with a short reset that makes you smile on the range. Downsides? Street price floats near the $750 mark, sometimes dipping with factory rebates, and the aftermarket is niche. Holsters from CompTac and JM Custom are solid, but lights and mag extensions aren't as common as striker-fired stuff. Market-wise, it's the traditionalist's dream. Instructors swear by it for students who want a mechanical safety buffer. And off-duty cops love it as a backup that feels like their duty P30, but smaller. Bottom line, the P30 SK is the comfort-first hammer gun that proves you don't need a striker to carry confidently. Just legendary German build quality and a fit so perfect it makes every draw, every hour, every day feel like the gun was made for you and only you. Landing at number 11, we've got the Springfield Hellcat Pro, the grown-up version of the original micro brawler that took one look at the pinky dangle complaints and said, "Hold my beer," while stuffing a full 15+1 into a frame that's still 1 inch wide and barely kisses 21 ounces. This is the Hellcat that went to the gym. Longer grip for a complete 4-finger purchase, taller slide for better sight radius, and that same adaptive texture that bites harder the tighter you crush it, but stays gentle against your skin for all-day appendix or pocket carry. Optics ready out of the box with a clean RMS cut, and the compensated barrel option turns the snap into a polite cough. So even plebe speed defensive loads feel like you're shooting a compact instead of a micro. Recoil is shockingly tame thanks to the dual spring setup and extra slide mass, making it stupid easy to run fast and accurate. Holsters are everywhere: Tier 1, PHL-ster, Tenacore, you name it, and mag extensions, lights, and spare parts are finally catching up. Reliability is boringly perfect. It'll eat steel case range junk or premium hollow points with the same yawn, and Springfield's warranty backs it up. Downsides: it's a touch snappier than the mid-size guns if you're coming from a duty pistol, and the taller slide can print if you're sloppy with clothing, but pair it with a wedge and a good belt and it ghosts. Street price hovers right around the $550 mark, sometimes dipping with factory mag bundles or holiday sales. Market-wise, it's the best of both worlds, beast that's eating P365 lunch. Gun counters can't keep them in stock. Online forums are flooded with range reports, and pros are quietly adopting it as the high-capacity micro that finally feels like a real gun. Bottom line, the Hellcat Pro is the comfort king that proves you can have micro concealment, compact control, and duty-grade firepower in one package, making every draw, every shot, every hour on your hip feel like you're cheating the system. Coming in at number 10, let's talk about the Sig P365, a gun that honestly rewrote the rulebook on what a micro-compact 9mm can do and still feel like it's barely there on your hip. Back when it dropped, everybody was stuck choosing between a pocket rocket that held 6 rounds or a chunky duty gun that printed like a brick. The P365 said, "Hold my beer," and crammed 10+1 into a frame you can palm like a deck of cards. That 1-inch slide and those melted edges slide right into any appendix rig or strong side holster without poking ribs or snagging shirts. And I've had folks swear they've walked all day through airports, malls, whatever, and completely spaced that it was riding along. Grip-wise, it punches way above its size class. The module swells just enough to fill your hand. The undercut trigger guard drops the bore low, so muzzle flip feels more like a polite suggestion than a slap, and the striker trigger breaks clean with a reset. You can feel through gloves. Out of the box, you've got night sights, an optics cut on the XL models, and an ecosystem of mags that'll take you to 12 or 15 rounds if you want to flex. Recoil is soft enough that new shooters don't flinch, yet it's snappy enough for pros to run drills without babysitting. On the flip side, some folks with huge mitts say the pinky dangle on the flush mag can feel weird until you slap on the extended base plate. And early adopters griped about occasional mag issues that Sig squashed years ago. Market-wise, this thing owns the micro segment. Walk into any shop, and it's the first name the counter guy drops, which means holsters, lights, and spare parts are everywhere. Price sits right around that sweet $400 to $500 zone, depending on the variant, making it a no-brainer for anyone who wants premium feel without premium pain in the wallet. Bottom line, the P365 isn't just comfortable, it's the benchmark every other micro has to chase, and it earns its spot by letting you carry serious firepower while your brain stays on the day ahead instead of the lump on your belt. Sliding into number 9, we've got the Glock 43X, the kind of gun that doesn't try to impress you with bells and whistles. It just shows up, does the job, and refuses to quit. Imagine taking the short, snappy slide of a Glock 43 and stretching the grip just enough to turn a pinky dangler into a full 3-finger hold with 10+1 on board. That extra real estate is pure gold for control without turning the package into a boat anchor. It tips the scales at a hair under 19 ounces empty. Light enough to vanish in gym shorts, yet with enough mass to swallow 9mm snap like it's nothing. The slimline frame, Gen 5 front serrations, and a trigger reach that doesn't punish smaller hands make it feel custom-tailored for folks who always thought Glocks were too blocky. Edges are melted, the profile is flat. And with a quality inside the waistband rig, it ghosts under a t-shirt all day long. No hot spots, no printing, no drama. Here's the kicker. Swap in shield arms, S15 metal mags, and you're suddenly rocking 15+1 in a footprint slimmer than a Glock 19. A hack that turned this from nice single stack to micro duty gun overnight. Reliability is boring in the best way. Glock perfection means it eats any ammo, runs dirty, and still goes bang when lesser guns choke. Aftermarket support is absurd. Holsters, lights, mags, and slide cuts are on every shelf and every website. Downsides? The stock plastic sights are forgettable. The trigger is classic Glock safe but spongy, and if you've got bare paw hands, you might still want the extended mag for pinky purchase. Market position is rock solid. It's the default recommendation when someone says, "I want a Glock but smaller." And street price usually hovers right around the $400 mark, sometimes dipping lower on sales. Bottom line, the 43X is the quiet workhorse that lets you carry like a pro without thinking about it, proving that sometimes the simplest answer is the one you'll trust with your life. Coming in at number 8, we've got the Smith & Wesson M&P Shield Plus, the glow-up that took America's favorite single stack and said, "Let's stuff a double stack's worth of rounds in here and still keep it skinny." They started with the classic Shield DNA, then stretched the magwell just enough to give you 10+1 flush or 13+1 with the pinky extension, all while staying whisper thin and barely nudging the scale past 20 ounces. That 3.1-inch barrel and super low profile slide right into any appendix or 3 o'clock holster without printing, and the grip texture is pure magic. Grippy enough to lock your hand in a death grip under stress, yet gentle enough that you can appendix carry in basketball shorts all summer without turning your love handles into hamburger. The flat face trigger is the star of the show. Crisp, short, and predictable. A huge leap from the old mushy Shield pull. And the whole gun just points naturally, making it one of the most forgiving micros to run fast and accurate. Out of the box, you can get night sights, optics-ready slides, or even Cerakote colors to match your vibe. And the extended mag turns it into a full-hand purchase for folks with sausage fingers. Downsides? The reset is audible but a touch long for speed demons, and the slide stop can be a little stubborn for lefties until you break it in. Market-wise, this is the king of the "I want a carry gun under $400 that doesn't feel cheap," and it delivers. Street price usually lands in the high 300s, sometimes dipping into the 2s on holiday sales. Aftermarket is solid. Holsters from every major maker, mags galore, and even Apex trigger kits if you want to go full race gun. Bottom line, the Shield Plus is the everyday Joe's upgrade path. More rounds, better trigger, same concealability, and a price tag that won't make your spouse side-eye the credit card bill. It's the comfortable, capable workhorse that proves you don't need to spend Glock money to carry like a pro. Sliding into the number 7 spot, we've got the Kimber Mako R7. A micro-compact pistol widely regarded as one of the most comfortable handguns you can possibly conceal. Kimber works some real design magic here, focusing on pure ergonomics and reliability to create a gun you'll genuinely forget you're carrying until you need it. The Mako R7 manages to squeeze 11+1 rounds with the flush magazine, or 13+1 rounds with the extended mag, into a frame that's barely 1 inch wide, and tips the scales at a featherlight 19.5 ounces, perfect for vanishing under a thin t-shirt or tucked button-down shirt. The secret lies in the advanced polymer frame design. There are no sharp edges or uncomfortable hotspots. Instead, you get soft contours and a perfectly calculated grip angle that allows the gun to settle naturally into the palm. The flat-face trigger is a major highlight, with short travel, a light pull, and a clear, crisp reset that feels precise and premium, helping you shoot quickly and accurately right from the first shot. Another notable feature is that the pistol comes optics ready out of the box and is designed to co-witness with popular red dot models. The rounded slide edges are equipped with extremely deep front and rear serrations, making manipulation or press checks easy even with wet hands or gloves. The R7's reliability is backed by a rigid stainless steel chassis, ensuring durable performance and smooth operation with both cheap range ammo and high-end defensive loads. The downside? Since it's a newer model, the aftermarket support, while growing fast, is not yet as extensive as Glock or Sig, especially concerning lights and deep custom parts. Market-wise, the Mako R7 is the ideal choice for someone saying, "I want a high-capacity micro-compact with a great trigger and a premium feel." Retail price typically floats around the $400 to $500 mark, depending on the accessory package. Ultimately, the Kimber Mako R7 is a masterful comfort piece, offering an optimal blend of deep concealment, high-end comfort, and superior performance, making it a formidable contender in the everyday carry segment. Sliding into number 6, we've got the Walther PDP Compact, the carry-friendly little brother of Walther's full-size Phenom that somehow shrinks the package without shrinking the performance. This thing is built like it was molded straight from a shooter's hand. The grip panels curve in all the right places. The wraparound texturing bites just enough to lock you in during sweaty range sessions, but never turns your love handles into raw meat after 8 hours of appendix carry. That trigger is straight up unfair for a striker-fired pistol. Light as a feather, glass rod crisp, with a reset so short and audible you'll find yourself double-tapping steel just for fun. Yeah, it's a hair heavier than the Micro Crowd, but the way the weight sits forward and the frame balances makes it feel like you're swinging a feather instead of a brick. And those deep, aggressive slide serrations front and rear let you rack it one-handed off a table edge without breaking a sweat. Optics ready from day one with a cover plate that actually stays put. No adapter nonsense, just drop your Holosun or Trigicon and go. Pros love it because it shoots like a duty gun. Newbies love it because it doesn't punish mistakes, and everyone loves it because it disappears under a polo or untucked button down without printing. Downsides? The mag release is a touch small for gorilla paws until you train the muscle memory, and the taller slide can snag on really tight holsters if you cheap out on Kydex. Market-wise, it's the sleeper hit that's climbing fast. Gun shops can't keep the compact in stock, and street price usually floats right around the $500 sweet spot, sometimes dipping with factory rebates. Aftermarket is growing like wildfire, holsters from Tennecore and Henry, mags, lights, the whole ecosystem. Bottom line, if you want full-size accuracy, big gun confidence, and all-day comfort in a package that still qualifies as concealed, the PDP Compact is the cheat code you didn't know you needed. Landing at number 5, we've got the CZ P10S, the sleeper subcompact that flies so far under the radar, it's practically invisible. Yet once you wrap your hand around it, you'll wonder why nobody's shouting its name from the rooftops. This striker-fired gem tips the scales at a solid 24 ounces, heavier than the featherweight micros, but the way CZ sculpts the frame makes that weight melt into pure balance. No top-heavy wobble, no hot spots digging into your hip after a full shift. The grip swells naturally into your palm. The aggressive undercut trigger guard drops the bore axis low enough to turn muzzle flip into a gentle nod. And the trigger itself is a revelation, crisp, short, and so tactile you'll swear it's a $900 custom job instead of a factory piece. Out of the box, you get rugged steel 3-dot sights, with night sight and optics-ready variants ready to roll, and front-to-back slide serrations that let you manipulate the gun with gloves or sweaty fingers like it's on rails. Texture is the Goldilocks zone, firm lockdown without shredding your skin or your cover shirt. Perfect for appendix carry in gym clothes or tucked under a dress shirt for 12 hours straight. It stays glued in the holster, no sliding, no printing, just quiet confidence. Reliability is boringly perfect. It devours cheap range ammo and defensive hollow points with zero drama. And CZ's legendary durability means it'll outlast your grandkids. Downsides? The mag release is a smidge stiff for southpaws until it breaks in, and the aftermarket is finally catching up. Holsters from JMCK and Tennecore are plentiful now. But mags and lights still lag behind Glock level insanity. Market position is the best-kept secret that's starting to leak out. Gun counters push it when someone wants SIG quality at Ruger money, and street price usually hovers right around the $400 mark, sometimes dipping into the threes on sales. Bottom line, the P10S is premium ergonomics, big gun shootability, and all-day comfort wrapped in a blue-collar price tag. The kind of carry piece that makes you smile every time you strap it on, because it just works. No fuss, no fame, just flawless. Rolling into number 4, we've got the Ruger Max 9, the budget brawler that's out here embarrassing guns twice its price by matching the big dogs like the P365 round for round while keeping your wallet fat. This little scrapper squeezes 10+1 flush, or 12+1 extended into a frame that's barely 18.4 ounces and slimmer than a stack of credit cards, so light you'll check your belt twice to make sure it's still there. Grip length is just right for average hands, no pinky dangle, and the texturing is that perfect blend of tacky and polite. Locks in when you're running drills, but won't sand your skin off during a 12-hour shift in basketball shorts. Out of the box, it's optics ready with a clean RMS footprint, which is straight up unheard of in the sub $400 club. And the trigger starts a little gritty, but polishes into a smooth, predictable break after a couple hundred rounds. Ruger throws in both mags, builds it tough in the USA, and backs it with customer service that actually answers the phone. Reliability is rock solid. It'll chow down on any 9mm you feed it, and the slide's got front and rear serrations that make press checks a breeze even with gloves. Downsides? The take-up is a touch long for speed demons, and the stock sights are basic black. But swap in some XS big dots or a hollow sun and you're golden. Market-wise, it's the "how is this so cheap?" darling that's flying off shelves. Gun shops can't keep them in stock, and street price usually lands right around the $350 mark, sometimes dipping into the $2s on holiday blowouts. Aftermarket is exploding. Holsters from PH Elster to Vetter, mag extensions, lights, the works. Bottom line, the Max 9 is the hidden gem that proves you don't need to drop 5 bills to carry a comfortable, capable, modern micro that shoots above its pay grade, making it the ultimate why spend more answer for anyone who wants pro-level comfort on a beer budget. Now, number 3, the Beretta APX A1 Carry, the sleeper that took Beretta's overlooked slimline platform and turned it into a pocket ninja with upgrades nobody asked for but everyone secretly wanted. At just shy of 20 ounces and a razor-thin 0.9-inch slide, this thing vanishes into a front pocket, appendix rig, or even a smartphone holster without a ripple. And every edge is melted so smooth, it hugs your body like it was vacuum sealed. The old APX trigger was forgettable. The new flat-face version is a revelation, crisp break, short travel, and a reset you can ride like a sewing machine, making follow-up stupid fast for a gun this small. You're looking at 8+1 flush or 9+1 extended, keeping the profile stupid low while still giving you enough rounds to matter. Front and rear serrations are deep and positive, perfect for press checks with sweaty palms or gloved fingers, and the grip texture is that rare unicorn, sticky when you need it, gentle when you don't. But here's the secret nobody saw coming. The modular chassis lets you pop off the fire control unit and swap grip modules in seconds. No gunsmith, no extra parts. Just pick small, medium, or large and dial the fit until it feels like Beretta built it around your hand. Reliability is classic Italian over-engineering. It runs dirty, runs hot, runs whatever. And Beretta's warranty is bulletproof. Downsides, capacity tops out lower than the double-stack crowd, and the aftermarket is still warming up. Holsters from Dark Star gear, and Henry are trickling in, but mags and lights are scarce. Market-wise, it's the, wait, Beretta makes a micro? Gun that's quietly gaining cult status among minimalist carriers and off-duty pros who want a backup that disappears. Street price hovers right around the $400 sweet spot, sometimes dipping with mail-in rebates. Bottom line, the APX A1 Carry is pure Beretta refinement, in a package so comfortable and customizable, it feels like cheating. The perfect love child of deep concealment and shoot like you mean it confidence. Almost there at number 2, the Taurus GX4, the micro that's got die-hard brand snobs doing double takes and quietly adding one to their cart. This little beast crams 11+1 flush or 13+1, extended into a rigid 18.5-ounce frame built around a stainless steel chassis, so it feels like a vault door instead of the flimsy polymer toys you'd expect under 4 bills. Grip texture is aggressive enough to hang on through a monsoon, but rounded so it won't exfoliate your side after a full-day appendix. Carrying in gym shorts, and here's the kicker nobody expects at this price. Swappable back straps let you go small, medium, or large to dial the fit until it melts into your hand like custom work. The flat face trigger is a straight-up shock, crisp break, short reset, zero creep, the kind of pull that makes you question if Taurus snuck a $700 gun into a budget box. Optics-ready slide with a clean RMS cut, durable blackout finish, and deep front and rear serrations that let you rack it off a table, boot, or bad guy's face without slipping. Reliability has been flawless in testing. It eats steel case range junk and premium hollow points with the same board yawn, and Taurus's warranty actually shows up when you need it. Downsides? The mag release is a hair stiff for lefties until it breaks in, and the aftermarket is still playing catch-up. Holsters from We the People and CYA are solid, but mags and lights are limited. Market position is the "how is this real's" disruptor. Gun counters move stacks of them, and street price sits right around the $300 mark, sometimes dipping into the twos on Black Friday. Bottom line, the GX4 isn't just good for the money, it's flat out good. Period, delivering big gun comfort, capacity, and shootability in a package so light and affordable, you'll carry it every day and still have cash left for ammo. And claiming the crown at number 1, the FN 509 midsize, the sleeper king that blends duty-grade firepower with carry-friendly manners so well you'll forget it's even there. This beauty packs a full 15+1 into a package that feels half its size, tipping the scales at 26.5 ounces, heavier than the micros, sure, but the way FN sculpts the grip angle and balances the weight forward makes it swing like a compact and vanish under an untucked shirt. Those textured panels lock your hand in without shredding your cover garment, and the polymer is soft enough on skin for all-day appendix or a strong side carry, even in summer heat. The trigger is buttery consistent, short take-up, clean break, audible reset, the kind of pull that lets you ring steel all afternoon without thinking. Slide racking is effortless thanks to deep, wide serrations front and rear, and the low-profile optics mounting system is pure genius. Co-witness irons drop in nearly any micro red dot, no plates, no drama. Fully ambidextrous controls mean lefties aren't second-class citizens, and the whole gun just exudes that FN military DNA. Overbuilt, reliable, ready. It'll run thousands of rounds of cheap ball or hot defensive loads without a hiccup, and FN's warranty is rock solid. Downsides: it's not a pocket gun, and the taller slide can print if you skimp on holster quality, but pair it with a good sidecar or wedge and it disappears. Market-wise, it's the "why isn't everyone talking about this?" pick. Duty cops and savvy civilians are quietly adopting it, and street price usually lands right around the $550 to $600 range, sometimes dipping with factory mag bundles. Aftermarket is growing fast. Holsters from T-Rex and Tier 1, mags, lights, the works. Bottom line, the 509 midsize is the total package. Big capacity, pro-level shootability, and all-day comfort that never makes you compromise. It's not the smallest, but it's the one you'll reach for when you want to feel armed, not just carrying, the undisputed champ of confident, capable everyday defense. Wrapping this up, picking the right carry gun boils down to what clicks with you personally, from those ultra-small micros to the ones with a bit more grip. Test them out, put in the range time, and you'll find one that boosts your readiness without slowing you down. Keep it safe out there, train smart, and stay prepared.